Well, that could have gone better, but I think it went okay. We could talk to some of the handmaiden sisters. You found the Jedi, one of the council, Atris. Help her gather Jedi and reunite them on the Enclave. Okay. Let's have a look around. Wait, where... Okay, this is where we came from. This is where we were meeting her. Huh. Cold to the touch, huh? That's interesting. Can we talk to these sisters?
Why have you approached me?
Searching for my friends.
You will find them in the main irrigation channel room, in the northern part of the plateau interior. The particle emitters there that once governed the flow of water to Telos can double as force cages.
So they're prisoners.
They were caged for their safety, until we could determine your intent, exile. Atris cautioned us against your tactics, fearing that your allies would create a distraction. Your companions gave us little trouble, however. The male could have presented some challenge if he had resisted, but he chose not to.
What? Adden?
He has had some Echani training. He masks it well, but when you were in danger, his mask dropped into a stance we know well.
Oh, wow. Where would he have gotten that?
I do not know. The Echani forms are known to be taught to military special forces throughout the galaxy. If the source is a mystery to you, perhaps you should ask him. It would be wise to know those you travel with.
Where's the Ebon Hawk?
Your ship is stored in the hangar. Atris has given you permission to leave this place, and permission to return if you remain in her service.
Interesting. Okay. Have some questions.
You may ask.
Tell me about this place.
This was once a mighty irrigation center for Telos. It survived the orbital bombardment of the Sith, though the inhabitants did not. Ancient irrigation channels still lie beneath the surface of Telos, waiting to be used again for the reconstruction efforts, controlled from this facility.
But why is Atris here?
Shortly before the destruction of Dantooine by the forces of the traitor Jedi Malak, Atris had many Jedi artifacts and knowledge transported here secretly.
How did she know Dantooine will be destroyed?
The Jedi Council sensed it, Master Vrook, Master Vandar, but it was too late to do much except make arrangements for evacuation. It was a dark day for the Order. Many on Dantooine did not survive, Jedi or not. Atris would not speak for many days after the attack, and we feared our mistress was lost to us. In time, she regained her voice and her strength. She brought the artifacts and the teachings of the Jedi here and has kept them safe.
Why were the relics brought here?
Even the Sith prefer live prey to scavenging a corpse. She thought that a world already savaged by the Sith would not prove a target a second time. It was a place where the artifacts and the teachings of the Jedi could be kept safely if the Sith could not be turned aside.
Okay, what artifacts?
Yes, many relics from Dantooine, some which predate even the destruction of Ossus. She was not able to save all, but she saved enough. She was able to bring them here before the Academy's destruction. It was a fortunate thing. She was not able to save everything.
I'd like to see some of the knowledge.
Viewing the relics is not allowed without Atris's permission.
She allows me to walk freely, though. Surely that implies trust.
There is truth in what you say, yet many such artifacts are sealed away in Atris's chambers. But if you wish to see a few of them, speak to the last of the handmaidens. She has seen some of these objects and has an interest in such things.
The last of the handmaidens?
Yes, she should be in the training chamber to the north and west of here. She constantly seeks to improve herself so that she may no longer be ranked last among us.
Oh, that's what you mean by last. Why is she ranked last?
Because she is easily distracted by matters that do not concern her or her duty. Such distractions weaken her, and she knows this.
What distractions?
I will not speak of them. Ask her yourself, if it matters to you.
Fair enough. More questions?
You may ask.
Tell me about Atris.
The mistress? What of her?
What can you tell me about her?
She leads us. As she rebuilds Telos, she rebuilds the Order, and through them, the galaxy.
And how does she plan to do that?
We serve the Jedi. We do not question them.
No, you don't.
Atris has told us that the work here at Telos may pay for similar efforts in many worlds along the Rim that were destroyed when the Jedi turned on each other. She has said the Jedi Order needs such a foundation if it is to rebuild. She faults the teaching of many of the Jedi Masters as the spark of the Jedi Civil War. Atris has said that if Revan and Malak had been properly instructed in the ways of the Jedi, they never would have fallen, and nor would you, Exile.
And what does she consider proper training?
That is unknown to me. I have never observed Atris to teach Jedi, nor would I wish to. Atris has chosen instead to focus her efforts on galactic recovery. Once the galaxy breathes again, disciples will come.
She'll need help if she tries. She knows nothing about training Jedi.
She predicted you would say as much. She seems to know you quite well. Perhaps you are the one who knows nothing.
Perhaps. Sounds like a challenge to me.
I would welcome a chance to instruct you. I have been anxious to teach you many principles of combat ever since you invaded this place.
Teaching, huh?
Oh, yes. We train extensively in various combat styles, and we have not had another target for some time. You may prove a pleasant diversion.
Alright, let's do it.
Very well. Follow me, and we shall see if you have the endurance to learn the most basic of our teachings.
Nice! Little sparring session. I like this.
Before we begin, are you familiar with Ichani traditions?
No. I'm guessing I'm naked for some reason, though?
All duels between us shall be without armor of any kind. There shall be no restrictions upon our movements or upon yours. Your feet are not to leave the training mat during the battle.
Really?
If they do, you will lose. Also, this is not a fight to the death. Restrain your instincts when we fight, and we shall do the same.
Stay on the mat, no armor, no killing.
The fight will be with hands and feet only. No stimulants, shields, weapons, or other items. Also, do not call upon any Jedi techniques during our contest. If you do, then the battle will be over. In turn, I will not use our higher forms, for this is only an opening battle between us, a test of each other's strength.
Alright, I'm ready.
Then let us begin.
This is cool. I like this. Can't use powers. It's fine. Didn't she say you can't leave the mat? I guess that doesn't mean jumping.
This will teach you.
Oh! Okay.
This will teach you.
Come on. Are you kidding me? Come on, one more. No. 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 Oh my gosh, hit her. There.
You have succeeded.
Jeez, that was
If
close.
you wish, you may challenge us again, and we will progress to more advanced movements.
Let me heal up and then I'll be ready to fight again.
Seek one of us out when you wish to fight, and we shall honor your request.
That was cool, man. I like that. Should we go again? Let's save. We'll call this the arena.
Have you returned to fight again?
Yes.
Very well. I shall honor your request. Our next battle will be using the higher forms among the Ichani. You may choose hands and feet, or whatever melee weapon you wish, but use no other items or Jedi techniques.
Alright, let me get ready.
Seek one of us out.
What are we going to use here? Do we want to go lightsaber? Wait, how come... I thought my lightsaber was beefed up.
Have you returned to fight again?
Yes.
Very well. Our next battle...
Yep, let's go.
Then let us begin.
I think flurry is the way to go. Doing way better.
You have succeeded. If you wish, you may challenge us again, and we will progress to more advanced movements.
Let me heal up. Actually, let's see what the rules are first.
Very well. I shall honor your request. Our next battle shall be free of restriction on weapons and items, and you may use whatever technique, Jedi or otherwise, you wish to attempt to defeat me. In turn, I will spare none of our forms against you.
Alright, let me get ready.
Seek one of us out when you wish to fight, and we shall honor your request.
Does that mean we can wear our robe?
Have you returned to fight again?
Oh no, okay. Sure.
Very well. I shall honor your request. Our next
Yep, let's do this.
Then let us begin.
We can use our powers now, though. Alright, let's just go. She's got some defense against the Force. Because she was trained by a Jedi. Yeah, we're running out of power.
You know much of melee combat. You surprise me.
I wish to challenge again.
There is nothing more that we can teach you from such contests. Such battle would only be for battle's sake.
Oh, we can fight two of them? Feel free to pair up.
If that is what you wish, then we shall honor it. We shall see how you fight against a group of us. We shall take you in a pair, using everything at our disposal. Use whatever item, weapon, or Jedi technique you wish. We shall match it.
Let me get ready. I'm gonna put on a melee shield. And we'll go ahead and heal as well. This is cool. I like this. Teaching these sisters a little something about fighting.
Have you returned to fight?
Yes.
There is no... If
pair up.
Use...
Let's do it.
Then let us begin.
Didn't think that would work, but gave it a shot.
This will teach you.
That's not helping at all. That shield didn't help. If we can get one down, we can heal up. One more. Here we go. I mean, if this was for real, we would instantly win with the freaking lightsaber.
You are a strong opponent. Atris was correct about you. You know much of war and battle. Perhaps too much.
So you admit defeat?
I admit nothing. The Ichani stand together. To defeat one or two of us says nothing of how a true battle would go.
Then let's put that to the test.
Then our last battle shall be the 5 of us against you. Use any item, any weapon, any technique you wish.
This is gonna be crazy.
Them.
Why not all 6 of you?
There is no need for the last of us to join in this fight. The weakest among us
Oh, that's
will
messed
only
up.
serve to diminish our techniques.
She didn't like that.
We fight as one when we are 5, not 6. And that number should be enough for this lesson.
I'm ready.
Very well. We shall begin.
We get any... Oh. I'm not getting any of them with this freaking force powers. Here we go. Let's... Life support pack. Also, we need to change our form.
This will teach you.
Yeah. Heal. We might have this. It feels like the Force Whirlwind took out a couple of them.
There shall be no more matches, no more challenges. There is much we have learned from you. If we meet on the field of battle, we shall be prepared.
Well, I hope that doesn't happen. That was cool. Got a lot of experience for that. I'd like to talk to her. Put our lightsaber away for now.
There shall be no more match. There is much.
You are the exile, the one Atris warned us about.
Are you the last of the handmaidens?
I am the last of the handmaidens. This is correct. I train so that one day that will no longer be true.
The other said you were easily distracted from your training.
It dishonors me that they would say such a thing to an outsider.
Yeah, it's kind of messed
I
up.
cannot deny the truth in what they say. My thoughts are not always focused on training. Perhaps once having known the ways of the Jedi, you may understand what occupies my thoughts.
That voice sounds familiar. I'm gonna look it up. I don't... What's her name? I think I know who it is. Okay, no, I was wrong. That is not the same person I was thinking of. Alright. Perhaps once having known the ways of the Jedi, you may understand what occupies your thoughts.
There is much knowledge here, and only one of the Jedi remain. There is so much about their ways of battle, their forms, their stances, that may be lost forever if the last of the Jedi is taken from the galaxy.
Battle's not the truth of the Jedi teachings. Believe it to be the farthest thing from it. Yeah, the Jedi is not about battling.
I know your meaning, but I have not been clear on mine. Stance, form, discipline are a means of expression and communication. They speak one's heart and one's devotion to their cause.
Okay, what do you mean devotion to their cause?
Yes, the methods you use to meet your opponent speak truer than any words can express. When you risk pain or death, there is no truer sacrifice or strength.
Hmm. Nor a greater show of fealty.
If that is where one's devotion lies, when you risk pain or death for another, there is no truer test of your beliefs and strength.
I kind of agree with that statement. I don't know about combat in general. I agree. It shows how far you're willing to go for your goals.
It was to the Jedi traitor Malak. It was to the Jedi traitor Revan. When Terrace was destroyed, it showed Malak's heart through its execution and intent. It was brutal, without finesse, but showed his commitment to defeat the Jedi. Yet with Revan, there was the same commitment, but it was a subtle thing, like weaving threads in a tapestry, or strokes upon a canvas. He spoke through battle and tactics, in a way one could never do in words. He showed his heart at Malachor V, and finally, at the end of the Jedi Civil War. I believe he was speaking to Malak in that final battle, though few knew it.
What do you think Revan was saying?
Through battle, Revan was meeting betrayal with betrayal, and showing Malak the pain he had inflicted on his master. What stronger display than death, for conveying one's sense of being betrayed by one's own student? Revan's anger must have been great indeed. I would have wished to have been there for that final exchange, and seen the truth of their conflict with each other.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Let's talk about something else.
You may ask.
You said Atris warned you about me? What did she say?
She said, you betrayed the Jedi by going to war when it was forbidden to you. You turned on your masters, your teachings, and yourself.
I went to war to protect others, not to fight.
That is not all she says. She says you know nothing of loyalty to any cause except your own animal instincts.
Wow.
And she told us why you fell to the dark side.
I didn't fall to the dark side. I don't walk the path of the dark side.
Atris says that you fell to the dark side in the Mandalorian Wars when you gave in to your lust for battle. Once you tasted war, you could not give it up.
I don't think so. Why didn't I keep fighting in the Jedi Civil War then? No. If that were the case, I would have fought in the Civil War.
Atris says when the Dark Lord Revan returned to the Republic, you did not march with him because you had fallen so far you could no longer feel the Force.
That's not a thing, though. That is untrue, but Atris is entitled to her opinion.
I believe that is the extent of her expressed feelings toward you. There are variations at times, but all rise from the same foundation.
It sounds like excuses to me. She didn't want to hear anything of it. It's just dark side, oh, dark side. Expressed feelings?
Yes, it is difficult sometimes for others to truly speak their heart or listen to it. The words often prove difficult, or they do not come at all.
What do you think her heart says?
Without having seen you and Atris fight, I cannot say. Battle is a pure form of expression.
Alright, let's not go into this again.
And discipline, reduced to movement and motion.
I have no wish to fight Atris.
Then her expressed feelings will have to suffice.
Alright, let's talk about something else.
You may ask.
I like her. Heard you know something about the relics stored here.
I know a little of them, yes. Much Jedi knowledge is stored here. Secrets of their teachings, combat styles, and discipline.
Where is it stored?
The Jedi relics are kept by Atris, within the walls of her meditation chamber. Entry is forbidden.
Surely they're not forbidden to a Jedi such as myself.
Atris has made her orders on the matter clear, and she says you are no Jedi.
Fair enough.
Entry to her meditation chamber is forbidden. To even ask shows you doubt my loyalty to her.
Where do they come from?
Most come from Dantooine, brought here before the academy there was destroyed by Malak.
She's not as dumb as
All relics were able
I
to
would
be
have
saved.
thought. Not
There was
dumb,
not
but
time to rescue them all.
manipulative? No. She's not as easily manipulated. Have you never seen the relics?
I have seen a few of them. Yes, they were not always in Atris's meditation chamber.
Can you tell me about the ones you saw?
There were many relics. Among them, small cubes.
Holocrons.
Warm to the touch, each containing their own light. When held, some would speak, ask strange questions.
What questions?
Yes, their questions were confusing. They seemed to think I was someone else, someone's student. I had thought perhaps I had damaged them in some way, but I could not think of what I had done.
Okay, let me ask you something else then.
You may ask.
You look different than the other women here.
I honor the face of my mother. It is not something spoken of in the company of others.
So you have a different mother, but the same father? Oh, wait, no. I apologize. I didn't mean to offend you.
There's no need to apologize. You were merely remarking on something that you saw. There is no wrong in that.
Is it a sensitive subject?
It is not a sensitive subject, but a subject that requires trust. There is no such trust between you and I, and such trust takes time.
Okay, fair enough.
You may ask.
Alright, I think I'm good. I'm not gonna say I'll kill them all easily.
Before you go, Exile, question for you, if I may ask it. You have touched the Force. What does it feel like?
So this girl's different. She seems to be interested in the Force, where the others are just like, we serve the Jedi. Me, yes, mistress. Beep, bop, boop, bop, robot. And she's like, kind of like, I want to know more about the Force and whatever. It's a difficult thing to describe.
Please, I wish to know.
Imagine awakening and hearing the heartbeat of the galaxy.
I see. Thank you, Exile. I appreciate you sharing your knowledge with
I
me.
mean, it kind of makes sense. It's my pleasure. Hey, if you have any other questions, seek me out and ask them. We got dark side points? How did we get dark side? Well, we did get a net shift in light, so. Alright, let's put some clothes on.